Hey guys, this is a flashlight comparison video that I wanted to go through, show you mainly some beam shots, but firstly we'll show you what's lined up. So we've got the Sofirn IF25A, 4 SST20 emitters in there with TIR reflector, quad TIR reflector. Here you've got the Convoy S21F with a slightly modified, it was a diffused TIR lens. Okay, so yeah, if you tell the difference between, it's just a little bit clearer there than that one. So this will produce a nicer looking beam, more diffused looking beam. Over here, we've got the Wurkkos TS21, 3 SST20s in there, similar to the IF25A, just with 3 LEDs. And you've got the Acebeam E75, and this one uses four separate little reflectors in there with Nextorch 519A LEDs. So I'm actually quite curious to see how all these perform next to each other. There's a bit of a size difference. You know, you've got the TS21, which is probably the smallest. Then you're looking at the IF25A. You've got this one here, the S21F, and the Acebeam E75. These ones here run off Anduril, so you can actually program the modes to make it step down a little bit longer. It gets pretty hot, these two, if you programming in the step down temperature a little higher. The S21F and the E75 both have fixed UIs. Can't change the UIs at all. So customization ability, these two. In terms of price range, these three are the cheapest, and the Acebeam E75 is probably going to cost you 2 to 3 times as much, probably 3 times as much actually. So yeah, but at the end of the day, you get a much better constructed flashlight. Part of what you're paying for with the E75 is the better quality of construction. You also get a 5-year warranty, ease of mind, a few little creature comforts like this nice little clip here, onboard charging as well. But if you're looking for bang for buck, best value, these three, probably what you're looking for, especially the Convoy S21F. I mean, Convoy just offers such excellent value, and they have decent drivers. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I'll do my best to get back to you. But for now, let's cut to the beam shots. Let's see how they perform. Sofirn IF25A versus the Wurkkos TS21 versus the Convoy S21F and the Acebeam E75. So let's start with the TS21 first, okay? And that there is turbo. That's the highest mode, okay? Lots of flood, and the beam angle is super wide as well, nearly 180 degrees, okay? As you can see, a bit warmer, this version of the beam. I think this is the 5000K version. Whoops. Okay, and that is turbo. That is turbo on the TS21. Very impressive. Very impressive. Yeah, it reaches all the way down the end. Gets quite warm in the head, but I love the beam angle. It's quite a wide sort of beam, nearly 180 degrees. See, right down to the end, almost. Let's try again, reactivate that turbo. This one has Anduril, so you can program it as well. Okay. Now to the IF25A. Okay. This is brighter, a little brighter, but lots of flood. Beautiful amount of flood. Just again, you can see sort of the beam starts about 30 centimeters in front of my foot. It's got a bit more kick to it. It's got an additional SST20 in there, and also has a bit more heft to it as well. It's a bit heavier and there's more material to heatsink, so this one does perform better. If you don't mind the slightly extra bulk, it's quite a nice light. One of my first flashlights actually, and makes an excellent hand warmer, especially on cold nights like this in Melbourne. There we are. Okay, I think that's enough. Alright, Convoy S21F on 100%. And this has probably the least amount of throw because of the diffused lens, the diffused TIR lens. But I have to say, it is has the most even looking beam. You can also alter the light so that you've got just the warm or the cooler LEDs on. Okay, but this is a great general purpose light. If you just want a nice floody beam, you don't need it to throw too far. Okay, this probably reach about 100, probably 100 something meters. Okay, but it's not reaching those back trees, but anything up into that center of the field, good visibility. Absolute bargain of a flashlight as well. High CRI, the Chia 519As in there. And lucky last, you've got the Acebeam E75 newcomer. Okay, let's get this one on. And look at that. Beautiful, beautiful beam. It's got a circular hotspot. Can you see that in camera? Nice circular hotspot. Okay. This might even throw very similar to the IF25A. I'll get the IF25A out. IF25A and the E75, IF25A, E75. And you know what? The IF25A actually throws further. Incredible. But of course, there is a 4,500 lumen version of the E75. I think that would be able to throw a bit further, produce more light. But the IF25A, a surprise winner here. And look at that, holding its output. Getting really toasty though, but I have programmed that light to step down at 60 degrees, so that's why you're seeing this kind of output.